While I usually do reviews of my current top 3 or top 5 best antivirus picks that I pick out through testing, this time I have 15 options on my list. I'll cover each antivirus security level based on Independent Security Institute malware tests, then the pros and cons. This way, you'll know which antivirus picks you can rely on and which ones promise more than they can deliver. First up, TotalAV. Based on AV test results, it can catch 100% of widespread malware. When it comes to lesser known threats, TotalAV had a slightly above average score in earlier testing, but got a full 100% protection rate during October's tests. The solid security comes from feature-packed apps. There are multiple malware scanning options, real-time protection that monitors for threats 24/7, and even system optimization tools to help boost device performance. Despite the abundance of features though, the app remains intuitive and minimalistic, which is why I often recommend it to beginners. Now, while the features are plan-based, even the cheapest TotalAV plan covers all the security necessities, omitting only additional tools like their VPN, though the VPN is pretty basic anyway, with only around 50 servers in total. As for antivirus cons, I would like to see a firewall as an additional security layer. That said, TotalAV works well in conjunction with built-in Windows or Mac firewalls, so this is not really a pressing problem. By the way, if you go to check TotalAV pricing and don't see the same thing as in this video, it's because I have special links with antivirus discounts. I'll put them down in the description for all the best antivirus 2024 providers, so you can be protected without overpaying for it. Moving on, Bitdefender. It absolutely smashed the latest independent testing with a 100% rating across all categories, and they have been delivering top scores for a while now. It's easy to see why. The apps are user-friendly, yet packed with features, both for security and device optimization. Among the most noteworthy is their firewall, which checks all incoming and outgoing traffic for suspicious activity. Another pro is that Bitdefender is light on the system, and because of that, it's a great choice for older devices. I wouldn't recommend Bitdefender as the best antivirus for iPhone though, since it's very bare, only has a limited VPN and a couple other privacy tools. That said, it's one of the best antivirus for Windows 10 or 11 picks, and their most affordable plan is Windows only. Yet, the most popular choice is the Total Security plan, which covers all main operating systems, and unlike the cheapest plan, has all the features, including the firewall and parental controls. Next up, Norton. In terms of testing, Norton has managed to get a 100% score in protection and usability, but scored slightly lower in performance. This means that while it offers top-tier security, lower-spec PCs might struggle to keep up with it. If you're familiar with Norton, you know exactly why. It's a security powerhouse, not only in terms of features, but customizability as well. Their smart firewall is a prime example. You can adjust almost everything. That's why I usually recommend this best antivirus for advanced users, while beginners can feel a little lost at first. That said, the standard Norton settings are enough for solid protection. Norton's basic plan costs the same as TotalAV or Bitdefender. The only downside is that it only covers one device. But the plan has all the essentials and only lacks additional features like the VPN and parental controls, which are reserved for higher tier plans. The next best antivirus 2024 candidate is primarily a VPN provider which came out with an antivirus solution, Surfshark. It's AV test certified, but there's only been one test so far in December of 2022, so I'm hoping to see new data soon. The antivirus works as a section in the Surfshark VPN app, with multiple scanning options, real-time protection, and webcam protection. In addition, you get the Safe Search feature, Surfshark, which monitors your accounts for breaches, and Alternative ID for anonymous browsing. The main thing here is the Surfshark VPN though. It's one of the fastest and most secure options out there, with servers in 100 countries. In the VPN market, it's one of the cheapest options, and the full bundle doesn't cost much more. That said, compared to the other antiviruses, it can get a bit pricey, so consider this option only if you need a VPN. NordVPN is another VPN provider that stepped into the antivirus world. It's a little different though, as they haven't come out with a full antivirus, just amped up their ad blocking feature, threat protection. It's now able to scan files for malware as you're downloading them, and if a threat is detected, it immediately gets rid of it. It won't be able to scan your whole PC, and there are no additional antivirus features. I'd say this option is great if you want a VPN and don't want an antivirus on top. Threat protection will be a light but strong additional security layer, a boost to your device's built-in anti-malware tools. Plus, You'll get to enjoy the current fastest VPN with a plethora of additional tools for safer everyday browsing. Just remember to not pay the full price. You can scan this QR code to get a NordVPN discount or check the description for links to all the best antivirus 2024 deals. Okay, let's get back to more conventional antivirus picks and talk about ESET. In the last Windows antivirus testing that ESET was part of, the antivirus caught 100% of widespread malware, but struggled a little bit with lesser known threats. ESET has modern and easy to use apps for all main operating systems, except iOS. While the Windows app is the most packed, I would put ESET down as one of the best antivirus for Android options. It comes fully equipped with a load of handy features, alongside all the anti-malware tools. So yeah, definitely a worthy best antivirus 2024 candidate. Just keep in mind that ESET is quite pricey compared to other options. Now, in the middle of this best antivirus review, I also want to address Kaspersky. Cybernews as a whole stopped including this option since it's tied to Russia. I won't be recommending Kaspersky anytime soon, especially since many governments are actually advising against using it. Moving on, I've got Malwarebytes next on my list. In the latest testing, it got a 5.5 out of 6 score in terms of protection and performance, but a top score in usability. That makes total sense. Malwarebytes' minimalist and straightforward apps are user-friendly and especially great for beginners. While there are some cool features in there, like exploit protection to guard you from exploit attacks, or browser guard, which works as an ad blocker. But I'm missing some essentials, from parental controls to a firewall. The latter would definitely improve their protection levels. You'd expect lower pricing because of that, but Malwarebytes is actually pretty expensive. Even their cheapest plan is pricier than what other best antivirus picks can offer. Next up, Avira. It's a pretty popular choice, and I can see why. They absolutely smashed the latest testing with top scores in every category. The apps are pretty simple, yet there are a lot of security features in there, from a firewall to device optimization and a safe shopping browser extension. There's also a VPN and a password manager, but the VPN has an annoying 500 megabyte limit, unless you buy their most expensive plan. Just like the previous two options though, Avira's plans are pretty pricey. Plus, the cheapest one only protects one device and lacks a few features, like the optimization tools. What about Avast antivirus? Well, their AV test results are spotless, with a 100% protection rating against all kinds of threats. Their apps are full of security features, from the essentials like the firewall to additional stuff like the VPN. Keep in mind, you only get the unlimited version with their highest tier plan. In terms of pricing, it's pretty decent, especially considering that their cheapest plan covers 10 devices. Or you can lower the price by just choosing one. But while Avast security is robust, my main concern is in terms of privacy. In early 2020, this antivirus made headlines for collecting user data. The process was later shut down, but it's a dark spot on their reputation. McAfee is another provider that ended up in my best antivirus 2024 list, and it's a very solid pick, especially considering their flawless recent AV test scores. It's a very user-friendly choice with lots of features, though what you get is very much based on the plan you pick. Thankfully, all plans include basic anti-malware tools, plus a firewall, web protection, and additional features like a VPN and password manager. That said, while McAfee is among the best antivirus for Windows 11 options, their iOS app is very lackluster. Also, their plans are very confusing, and the higher tier ones can get really pricey. Now let's talk about Sophos. It's a pretty interesting case as there are no regular tests to be found. That said, their solution for business users has been tested multiple times, with great results in protection, yet slightly lacking in the performance department. This came as no surprise since Sophos can be pretty heavy on the system. And while Sophos covers all the antivirus essentials, I'm not a big fan of their apps. Everything in their application directs to the web browser, plus there's only one scanning option. That said, I like the fact that it's customizable. You can enable and disable a lot of settings. Overall, I'd say Sophos is more focused on their business version. Their plan for home users is kind of in the background and pretty pricey at that. Next up on my top antivirus list is Intego antivirus. It's one of the best antivirus for Mac options, with their Windows app being quite lackluster. Oh, how the tables have turned. Their AV test Mac antivirus testing scores are pretty good, but not perfect. 5.5 out of 6 in protection and 5 out of 6 in performance. For comparison, Bitdefender got 6 out of 6 across all categories in the same test. While Intego has room for improvement, I can compliment the apps because they are filled with features. There's an advanced firewall, a system optimizer called the washing machine, and parental controls. On top of that, their pricing is pretty affordable, so that's a plus. What about Trend Micro Antivirus? It's a solid best antivirus for PC candidate, both for Mac and Windows users. The AV test gave Trend Micro top scores across categories, so that's a great sign. The apps are fairly simplistic with a good amount of features. In addition to scans and real-time protection, there are anti-ransomware tools as well as spam filters and URL filters for more secure browsing. That said, I'm a bit bothered by the fact that lots of features like parental controls or technical support are only available with the priciest plan. I also included Webroot antivirus in my best antivirus review this time around, but not for a great reason. It's been a while since Webroot was tested by AV Test, with the last time being back in 2019. The scores were not good no matter which way you measure it. While there's a good amount of features within the app, the interface seems outdated and the antivirus has a pretty high price compared to what it offers. To me, the value is just not there. Last but not least, let's talk about AVG antivirus. Although AV Test deemed it a bit lacking in performance, this antivirus got a maximum score in protection, so it's definitely secure to use. Their apps are intuitive with a wide array of features. Malware scans, a firewall, phishing protection, secure browsing features. I could go on. That said, it's quite heavy on system resources, hence the lower score on the AV Test performance rating. All those features make the app feel bloated, so it's not fit for lower spec or older devices. If you are an advanced user with a powerful PC though, go for it. Just keep in mind that it's not the cheapest version out there. But, as I said before, you can grab a discount from in the description. So there you have it. That's all the best antivirus 2024 options I have for you this time. If you're wondering which one to pick, I recommend checking out top antivirus picks like Bitdefender, Norton, or TotalAV. These three to me have the best balance of protection and value. Let me know if I missed any antiviruses. Maybe I'll make a part 2, but only if you drop a like to this video and hit that subscribe button. Check out the channel for more in-depth reviews, and thanks for watching this one till the end.